And how we doing there, Groovers? I hope you're all well and smiling and looking after yourselves. And this is the 8th day of January 2008, and you're on board the Galactic Federation's Druid ship Earth 1 as we circumnavigate the wonderful planet Earth to keep an eye on these climatic variations and try and instigate a bit of balance on this planet as we head into a transformational period from 2000 to 2012 as the Mayans, the ancient Mayan culture, the Godon tribes, the Aztec tribes, and the wonderful Hopi tribes of Central America. Guys, we're going to look at a few things on this episode. Get down and say good day to Danny Boyd, Earth Sanctuary World Nature Centre in Alice Springs, Central Australia, and then we're going to look at some climatic news from around the world and then get on with some more activities. As for now, let's go say hello to Danny Boyd down there at the beautiful Red Centre, and we'll see you in just a few moments.
Welcome back to Earth Sanctuary World Nature Centre. Here we are in the big beautiful continent of Australia, the ancient term of Gondwana. Improving your insulation around your house can reduce your energy consumption by up to 25%. Here on one of our many projects here at the Sanctuary. This is Mir, our space station. We've used these Bondua wafers that, let me bring it in here. There we go. Put some lights on. Lovely. These beautiful Bondua wafers which have been used all around the infrastructure here as a testing prototype. There's a better shot over there on one of our doors, and this here is just an absolute cracker. It is essential that insulation must be looked at everyone's house because that's going to reduce your carbon footprint on the planet Earth. Tommy, I'll see you very shortly in the homestead for some more MILK. I hope you're having fun up there in the Earth 1, looking at the activity in which is bemusing the human population here on Earth.
Yeah, thanks there, Danny. That's just fantastic. All is indeed well, and thanks very much. It's great to see those Dubadakas. The wafers are a wonderful solution, and I do always think of how much sand we have down there in the desert. Look at all the insects, and particularly those termite mounds of the Red Centre, and such a simple and perfect and elegant solution. Now let's have a bit of a damn good look at millicom.com and see what climatic news is happening from around the world, and it changed news. Have a damn good gander at this site. This is Project Bluestar from 2000 to 2012. Let's check out the news. Let's look at US, the Midwest. A rare January outbreak of tornadoes raked the Midwest on Monday, flattening houses in several states and killing at least 2 people in Missouri. Over to Mozambique, as fears of the possibility of one of the worst ever floods, the worst ever big intensity. A new report has found that the most households affected by the flooding last year are yet to recover and are experiencing severe flood insecurity. Back to Canada, water levels on the Nechako River reached their highest level in 200 years over the weekend after a large chunk of ice shifted, creating a new flooding in the Prince Gorge. And back to good old Australia, horticulturalists say that the full extent of damage week's heat wave is now becoming evident, with some grape growers reporting a likely 100% losses. And that's just the reality of climate change, isn't it? We start to get more precipitation, areas start drying out as others start getting more and intense rain. Finally, down to back onto Canada, and we get more Ontario and southern Quebec. Monday will bring along with its heavy rains and flooding concerns. By late morning, temperatures in Ontario cities such as Windsor, Toronto, Ottawa, London and Welland all broke records. Now that's just hardcore, isn't it? Again, record temperatures found through other parts of Toledo and Ohio, and again West Virginia. Just 1 week ago, the mid-Ohio Valley has snow on the ground and highs below freezing. Monday, however, was a different story. All the snow was gone and a new record high temperature. Now, that's a bit of a classic for climatic variation and intensity, and that's what we expect to see on this planet. It will only intensify, so human beings have to get active and start appreciating what this means when it comes to extreme weather. It's going to become the norm. It will be exponential. It will only increase. Now, I'm signing out for this transmission, guys. I've got a couple of interesting frequencies, transmissions that were picked up over recent times, looking at things from Kyoto and extreme weather. I'm going to play some MILK tunes to it, then we'll sign out, and we'll indeed catch you tomorrow when the fun and games only gets more fun and more crazy. Anyway, let's check this out.
And all of a sudden it was one hell of a shake. We have been upstairs before, but it shocked, but nothing like this. And next thing it was a hell of a bang and bang.
It just was just going like this, and I thought, quite honestly, I thought the house was going to fall down. That's how bad it was.
Across the city, 3 buildings partially collapsed, many others were damaged, but everywhere debris. And this from a quake with an epicenter 50 kilometres away.
The town was actually rocked. In fact, the region was rocked. It was probably one of the most significant earthquakes that's actually happened in our district.
The earthquake, measuring a massive 6.8, struck just before 9 last night, leaving a trail of damage up to 200 kilometres north and south of Gisborne.
No time to be doing Tommy, you're my
Going into Bali, how do you rate the success of Kyoto? Was it important for Australia to ratify Kyoto even at this late stage?
Kyoto was a step forward, dramatically weakened by the miserable failure of leadership of the United States. Had the United States ratified and said, okay, let's roll up our sleeves and see how to make this work, it would have been a much more powerful step. The fact that Australia has now signed on, the world is jubilant to this new step in Australia. We're grateful to you. This leaves the United States as the only developed country that has not signed on, but it's a very powerful message for Americans that we have to join in as well. But it's been
You guys are all superstars. Thanks for hanging out with us on this transmission for the 8th day of January 2008. Take care, and we'll see you in a New York minute. Have a great day. Bye-bye.